All right, time for another fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with dread. Hopefully that's not, indication of things to come. All we have is the A there. I want to do the A fourth so that I can repeat another letter. We could do the EA. That wouldn't be bad, but we need, we could do, well, my first thought is tweak. I don't know if the K is great, but, if we weren't doing hard mode, I would probably do tread, but that's way too many lies. How about clean? That's probably better. Okay, well, one of the A's is a lie, so we know the E's are true. And that's about all we know. So now let's go with the L and the A, and we can't do an E. Now, we could do an E if, we hadn't already determined it was true. So the problem is, okay, we could do OA. I was just saying, the problem is then what's going to come between the L and the A? We could do OA. Could we do, but we can't do like cloak because we've already done the A as the lie on the second one. But we need to have, if we're doing the A fourth, then we need to have a D or an R. Is there something that ends in D like this? I don't know that there is. You can do, like cloud, but then if you do U, then we can't do the D. We could do clout. That would work. Sure. Okay, well, one of the two L's is a lie, so we know the C's are true. Okay. So, interesting. So I usually want to repeat the yellows and greens, assuming they're true. But so we could do the O somewhere else. Maybe we could do lotto. Oh no, we need to have a lie on the third one. Otherwise, that works out well. Or we could do something LO, with a T at the end. Something like log it. I don't think that's probably a word, but we could try it. Yeah, I didn't think so. If we do the T there, then we need to have a U is the problem. Oh, we could do lotus. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, so we've had green, yellow, and gray. So, again, one of the L's is a lie. There's definitely an O. There's definitely a T. One of the L's is a lie. One of the U's is a lie. Everything else has to be true on those two lines. So, we've also got the A and the U kind of clashing up here. So, they can't both be true, obviously. But if this one is true, let's look at this. If this one is true, right? If the A is true, the U obviously is a lie. You can't have both letters fourth, right? But the gray A is also a lie, which would mean the green L and the gray L are both true, which is not possible. Therefore, the green A cannot be true, must be a lie. These three are true. Okay, good. Which is kind of what we were thinking, but now we know that that's the case. Well, we don't actually know for sure that the gray A is true. We just know the green A is a lie. It's possible that it's supposed to be yellow or something. So, and then we've got either there's an L or there's not. I mean, either there's an L or there's the U fourth. Obviously, either there's an L or there's not. But if there's an L, then the U... Yeah, and we know that this is true. So the green L has to be a lie. So these are true. Okay, so there is no A for sure. Now, if this was true, if there was an L, then we'd have to have the green U true. So there's either an L somewhere or there's a U. So, if it's OTU and there's no L, what would that be? Yeah, and The problem is if... No, I said it backwards. I'm sorry. Man, I do this all the time. It's the X-Wing thing, and it messes up my mind. So the problem is I said either there's an L or a U, but that's not true because either the L is a lie or the U... no. See, that's the problem, is these would both be lies. So there's no L or U, or there's an L and the U is fourth. It's the other way around. It's both or neither. It's not one or the other. One of the two, yeah. Okay, that's the problem. Anyways, all right, so we either have the U and then there's an L at the end or at the beginning. But other than Lotus, I don't know what that would be. Or there's no U, no L. That's probably the more likely scenario. Okay, so we have OT and nothing else. That's probably what's going on. But what's that gonna be? We could do another O, or we could do an I or a Y. We could do motto with another T and another O. It seems like a good way to go. Ooh. Okay, well, if it's the O at the end, that's the lie. What else? Well, it can't be, because then it'd have to be, oh, there'd have to be an O in it. So this has to be true. So one of the others has to be the lie. So if it's OTT, what else could it be? We could do a Y at the end. Hottie? It's possible. Okay, well, one of the O's is a lie. One of these T's is a lie. The M has to be true. Oh, so... And the T in the middle has to be true. Okay, and it doesn't end in a Y. So, and we know the O is true. Oh, this O is true. This is a lie. This is true. This is a lie. So we've got M-O-T. And we can't do motel. Motif. Motif. Oh. All right. Well, the motif of this puzzle is lies. And... oh man, I felt like didn't get much at the beginning, and then I thought I was doing really good in the middle, and then it's always weird when you go from a bunch of greens to a bunch of grays, and I've done 5 greens to 3 grays before, I think. So 4 greens to 4 grays was pretty interesting as well. All right, cool. Well, we got there in the end, a couple guesses remaining, so now no real trouble of failing, but yeah, very interesting. So let me know what your motto is when you solve these puzzles, and if you feel like you have a lot of clout because your solves are very clean, or if you dread failing, and how you did finding the motif of this puzzle today. And be sure to subscribe for more.